What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back with another. We are back with another episode of the Wiley Show. What I am about to get into some Sweetie Pie news. I don't know if y'all remember that show, Sweetie Pies. It was a show that was on the OWN network for a couple of years. So Miss Robbie, the owner of Sweetie Pies, was letting her former daughter-in-law have it. I don't know if that was a daughter-in-law, but Tim, baby mama, have it. And she was saying some things on Instagram, and some of my producers was like, Wiley, are you going to talk about this? So I said I had to do more research. So let me play one of the videos right here that she posted on Instagram. And then I'm going to play the full clip of Ms. Robbie. Then we got some tea that Tim, he released a live today as well. So let me go right here and click on that. Here we go.
Yes, you all are right. Grandparents do have rights. And I'm going to make sure I get mine. I'm a fighter, not a quitter. And I'll go all the way. Thank you for your support. We wish Timmy a little happy birthday. We still love him regardless.
So now she's talking about her grandbaby. She's not allowed to see her grandbaby because the daughter, the baby mother, is refused to let Robbie see it because she's beefing with the baby daddy, Tim. So if you go to this clip, let's see what she got to say right here.
That's a lie Janae is putting up there. Tim is not running my own account. I'm 80 years old. I know how to post. This is what she said. I don't have anything to do with her and Tim. Tim ain't even thinking about her. That's the problem. That's a lie Janae is putting up there. Tim is not running my own account. I'm 80 years old. I know how to post. This is what she said. I don't have anything to do with her and Tim. Tim ain't even thinking about her. That's the problem.
Okay, let's get to this clip.
You know, I decided I'm not going to stoop to nobody else's level. It's all about money. And I know I've spent a lot on TJ. So if it ain't about money, what is it about? Every mother wants their child to be with their father. So what's the problem? It's got to be about money. And the cameras ain't rolling, so you need to get off of it. And this is my last post. I'm not posting no more on this. I'll see you in court. Bye-bye.
So I thought that was the last. What? Did I got another update that she made? Another video. Granny, Miss Robbie ain't through. Anybody know Miss Robbie? She used to sing backup. She used to be a part of the Tina Turner, Ike and Tina. She used to be an IAC girl. So she don't play. And she's on Instagram and she's letting Janae have it. But Janae said Tim was abusive. So it's like a whole family drama that should have been on the show. If this was on the show would have never been canceled. Okay. If they'd have brought this show, Welcome to Sweetie Pies, I don't know if they auditioning to get the show back on the air, but let's just play this clip. Do this is Robbie. Yeah, it's really trash because she like that grandbaby. This is a mess. But here we go. Miss Robbie had this to say. Oh, wait a minute. Is this on here? Oh, wait a minute. Did she delete it? I don't know if she deleted it or not. I don't know if she had deleted it or what. Let's see. But even in this video, she had a lot of stuff to say. Pretty much, I can't bring up that clip because I don't know if she deleted it or not. But even in that clip, even in that long, lengthy video, she was talking about that Janae is only doing this for clicks and views, not clicks and views, for cash. She's doing it for money. That's the reason why she's doing it, is all she's doing it for money. So that's pretty much what Miss Robbie was saying in the video. So let me see if I can pull that video up. Obviously, it wasn't letting me pull it up. Let me see. I don't know if she deleted it or not. Okay, it's right here, but it's not letting me press play on there for some odd reason. Okay, y'all seen that. Now let me go to my IG, because I reposted Tim video. Okay, that one will play. Okay, let me screen share this. We're gonna, that's invite. Let me screen share. Here we go, and we can play it right here.
You know, I would never say anything disrespectful about my son's mother, out of respect for my son, and I want him to grow up and see that. But now you put me in a position where I got to defend myself, because you got my 80-year-old mother out here on the internet going back and forth, and you keep on calling the house, screaming at her, asking her why she's speaking the truth. Well, I got to speak the truth myself, you know. And you want to paint me out to be a deadbeat dad? Why don't you tell people how the last time I picked my son up, I had him for an hour and a half, and you started blowing me up to bring him back because he had to do his homework and take a bath. And as I get to the house, I take him out of his car seat. He run to you. You stand in the garage. He runs into you. I'm bent over in the car. I'm getting his Happy Meal and his toys I bought him in his backpack. You let the garage down on me, and the police come out of the backyard. You had the police waiting on me in the backyard when I was coming to drop my baby off. You set me up. You don't do that to no black man. You don't do that to no man, especially a man that spent half his life, spent 10 and a half years in prison. There's nothing there's nothing you can do to make me ever forgive you for that. There's nothing you can do to explain or justify that. You had the police waiting for me in the backyard. You set me up when I was coming with my baby from the playground. I will never come to that house again, ever. So you're not going to handle me and tell me to bring my son's toys over there. And most of the time, all the stuff he got in the house, I got anyway. He don't even know I got him all that stuff. And as far as child support, as far as me being a deadbeat, why don't you give me my change? Talk about a court order. Talking about a court order. Why don't you tell everybody how when we was going to court, you was threatening to tell all about me and my mama business about the different things we own, and this bank account there here and this bank account there. After the IRS and already came and got us for $500,000. After the IRS already on me. Why don't you tell them how you threaten to tell the feds this and that? Tell people that. And why don't you give me my change as far as child support is concerned? Why don't you sell that 5-bedroom, 5-bath house with the waterfall in the back and the swimming pool and the big jacuzzi? Why don't you say that, give me my change? Why don't you say that big boy Beamer, your BMW you got, that I put you in after you didn't want the Porsche no more, after you didn't want the BMW before that, and go back and get that Chrysler Sebring you was driving when I got you. Give me my change. From all them $10,000 one-of-one bags and Versace chains and all them dresses that you didn't know nothing about, and them Louboutins. Give me my change from my furniture that you're still sleeping on. Did you buy new sheets? Huh? All them TVs and everything in the house? Why don't you give me my change? Because I ain't working no more. I'm not on TV. I don't have an image to protect. I'm not getting a TV check. I don't have to answer the on can't call me no more. Like, Tim, don't say this, Tim, be nice, because Tim, we got to protect the brand. It's good for the show. I ain't got to protect the check no more. I ain't got that no more. So I ain't got it. The people probably gonna say I owe you about 400 or so. I ain't got it. Why don't you sell some of that stuff and give me my change? Why don't you do that? And as far as me being abusive, why don't you tell the people how you used to come up? Why don't you tell the people to call down to the marquee and ask Andre and Melanie how they used to put you out of the club when you come in there and try to start fights with me? How they have to call the police on you and you outside on the parking lot kicking my car? Huh? Why don't you tell them how I used to call people over to the house, call my security over, and you taking hammers to my car? I can't leave. You coming to the restaurant messing with me. Why don't you tell them how when we was in Beverly Hills with the whole family out here with all these white folks and you drunk in the lobby, they got to pull you up off of me. You taking my money out of my bags and throwing my money all over the lobby. They got to go to your mother's room and get your mother to come stop you. And I'm abusive. Why don't you tell that? Why don't you tell all that? And why don't you tell them how the reason I left you in the first place was because you decided to sleep with the help. You slept with the cameraman. Why Why don't you tell them that? On Imperial, we had to get a whole new TV crew around season 3 because you slept with the cameraman. Shout out to Jose. I ain't got no ill feelings towards you, bro. She needed some attention. You gave her that, but you was with the boss, then you slept with the help. So that's why I left in the first place, and I didn't turn back. And every time we didn't want to film with you, you threatened to take my son. You would let my son film. That's the only reason you was still on the show. And my mama forgave you. My mama forgave you because she loved that baby. So I stayed quiet, and they let you film, because I was trying to be a good dude. Even though my mama forgave you, Monique and everybody else forgave you. I ain't never forgive you. Why don't you tell them how you were never? My son was never even on the last episode, last season of the show at all. Money could have went towards his college fund. They want to bring him to LA. He can't come unless you come. He can't come to Houston unless you come. We got a family trip down to Orlando. You come on down to Orlando. You want to let my son film with me. Why don't you tell them that? Monique can't bring him to see me. My mama can't bring him to see me. Charles can't bring him to see me. I begged you for years to see my son. I begged you. I've been patient all this time, hoping you get over it. I was happy you had a new guy. I pray you stop thinking about my ass. But you got a new guy and you still calling me, crying, snotty nose. The night before your wedding, you called me crying, snotty nose. And I told you about that and Mary that Duke, he's a good guy. I ain't never heard nothing bad about that man.
Your show will go
So
live in 5 seconds.
About him being around my son.
3,
and not one person told me nothing bad about that dude. He's supposed to be a good dude. So I've been quiet, trying to give you your time. But now you want to take him from my mama, and my family can't see him either? You want to put me out to the world to be a bad guy? And people ask why Monique ain't dealing. Where's Monique? How come Monique don't stop there? Monique don't fuck with you no more. You want to run around town act like you a business person? Why don't you tell everybody I started that business? I put up all the money, got the paperwork done. That business is for Monique. And you took half the money. You took half the money from Monique and you had Monique doing all the work. And then you took the money and went to open the gym for your guy. Well, this is cool. No problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Monique just separated herself. You know what I'm saying? We separated and got Monique a whole new business. She good. Why don't you tell the people how every time Monique had a new guy, somebody she was talking to, you creep behind her back and deal with the new guy she talking to. That's why Monique don't deal with you. Why don't you run tell all that? Huh? You don't want to tell all that, do you? You want to do the first thing a lot of women do nowadays when they upset. They want to say a guy's abusive. Man.
OMG. This was a lot. We found out that Janae slept with the cameraman, according to Tim. Then we found out that Monique is, I think that's Tim's cousin. That's Miss Robbie's sister daughter. And they had a home healthcare business. I go way back with the Sweetie Pies. They had a home healthcare business where both of them, not Uncle Tim, baby mama, and his cousin Monique, they had a home healthcare business. So it's just really, really a lot. I just hate the fact that the public is seeing this, but I'm here for it, though. I'm really, really here for it. I wish this was on network because the ratings would be through the roof, to be honest. I don't know if they auditioning. I don't know. Let me send Oprah a voice note. Give me a second. I'm going to have to send Oprah a voice note because this is too good. I'm about to send her a voice note right now. Let me go to Oprah. Hey, Oprah, this is Wiley from the Wiley Show. Listen, I seen all this stuff going on with the Sweetie Pie cast. I want to know, is you really trying to get that show back on the air? Because if so, this is really good. Baby mama drama. Granny against the baby mama. The baby daddy with the shirt off, showing his prison tattoos. So I don't know if you're going to bring it back, but if you do bring it back, can I host a reunion show? Oh, I didn't leave my own dance music voice note. To me, this is just all this family drama is something else, y'all. Like I'm telling you, this is some family drama, and it's a lot of it. Yeah. Because when it came to my desk, one of my producers, was like, Wiley, did you see what's going on with this situation? I said, no, like tell me. Well, it's on the page. So I'm looking like, what the world going on? Because you can remember the mama and the son, they had a situation going on as well. So let me play Miss Robbie. I'm gonna play it like this on the phone because it's not letting me play on the computer. Here we go. Let me see. Let me see.
Media running. Hi, this is Miss Robbie again. I see Janae is still on social media running her mouth. My problem is with me and Janae. It has nothing to do with Tim. So why all of a sudden that you putting out there that Tim was abusive? Now, Tim was in town to see his baby, and you wouldn't let him. So it's all about the money, because if you was with a dude that wasn't working, didn't have a job, you wouldn't be going through all this. So either you're trying to get more media attention or whatever. I'm not in the fight. I've tried to stay out of you and Tim's life, but right is right. And I've tried to tell you what's right, and I've tried to tell Tim what's right. But now that you wouldn't let me see my grandbaby on a day that I thought I was going to do it, because I keep that baby all the time. So now it seemed to me that when it's convenient for you, you let him come over. So you knew I had waited all day to see that baby. If it wasn't but for 15 or 20 minutes, I had bought him a motorcycle. His dad had bought him a video chair that she told us to get. And I told her from the beginning that his dad said he was going to come to town. I'm trying to talk to my son as a mother, tell him the right thing to do. But as a baby mama, you want to keep this stuff going. So it's got to be about the money, because why wouldn't you let him give the gift to the baby? You have never let me bring his toys to your house, but all of a sudden you want to bring the gifts to his house. Tim doesn't know your husband. They have never talked. They've never met. Now, I'm protecting my son. I don't want him going into something that he don't know what it is. He never met the man. What man goes to another man's house, especially if he's been with his woman, without them having an understanding? Girl, this is real life, so get with it. Now, you keep trying to stay on this thing. I stopped. But I'm not going to let you attack Tim. So why would you stay with him all these time? And here's 9 years after TJ, and you bring it up that he's abusive. So what is the problem? Now you're trying to get at Tim. Tim has never said one word to you. I've kept him off of this social media. Tim just don't say nothing. But at one point, I was trying to mend the two of you so you could be co-parents, but seemed like that's not working. Now this is going too far. And I don't want to get back on here, but if I have to respond, I will, because right is right and wrong is wrong. And the truth don't need no support. Receipts and all that bullshit don't count. Now, Miss Robbie is 80, but Miss Robbie is still a fighter, and I will get back out there and fight. So please stop going there.
She said receipts and all that bullshit. Miss Robbie, why you ain't out there, Miss Robbie? You need to be out there frying some chicken. Why you doing all that? Go, baby. Go in that kitchen, Miss Robbie, and fry up some chicken and some macaroni and cheese. Look at that. Let me call Mona. They said, let me get up on. Let me hit up Mona Scott. Oh my God, this is too much. We will open up the phone line because I want y'all to know, how do y'all handle baby mama, baby daddy drama? If you want to call in, the number is 646-716-8447. Let me see if I get Mona. Mona Scott. Yeah, here we go. Let me follow her. How you doing, Mrs. Young? This is Wiley from the Wiley Show. Listen, I don't know if you watching this sweetie pie drama that's going on Instagram, but I think you should offer them a show on VH1, because when I tell you, this is some good tea. Baby mama drama, grumpy granny, she cussing out the baby mama cussing out the baby daddy showing his prison tattoos. They fighting over the baby. I really believe that you all should definitely, your company should definitely reach out to them and try to get a show. It'd be a rating, definitely a rating. And I would love to be on there too, to be, be associate producer, executive producer. I ain't trying to step on no toes, but I love to do that too. Hit me up if you want to do that. Bye. Okay, now I did reach out to Janae. My producers and I, we did reach out to her, and we're ready. So if y'all want to reach out to Janae, her Instagram is Janae. That's J-E. Okay, I'll put it in there. Hold on. I'll put her Instagram right here in the chat. So if y'all want to follow her on Instagram. Oh, hell yeah. I could just give y'all the link. Give me a second. I'm gonna give y'all the Instagram because y'all want to get the Instagram. I'll give you Instagram right here. Boom, right then and there. Okay, so it's a lot going on. I know how it is to get in some beef. You think things is over and it really don't be over, but the phone lines is open. So if anybody want to call in, the number is 646-716-8447. I understand people bring your name up in some mess. You don't even know nothing about it. But when you look at it, it's all sad. Let me get my last commentary, then I'm going to get a little piece in some DC stuff. I got to address some stuff on the channel. But long story short, it's a baby, it's a child in place. I wish that all them adults could come together. If you can fry chicken together, you should come together and be a love, peace of joy to have a conversation. What I think all of them, they need to talk. I think the granny need to have a back seat, Miss Robbie, because she's the grandmother. I think that Tim and Janae should have a conversation and to be on one accord when it's concerning their child. And if it's for money, obviously I can think it can be because she's accustomed to a lifestyle that her husband cannot provide because Tim got the bag, because they got all the situations. Tim got all the restaurants. He got the money. Now what he's doing is he technically not working because everything is they're being in quarantine, shelter in place. So a lot of their money has been affected. You know what I'm saying? And only how they stand afloat is off them government checks. But they definitely need to have a conversation. I don't think Miss Robbie should get in it because it's so sad because Miss Robbie, of course, she's going to pick her son. But Miss Robbie was upset because Janae started calling Tim abusive. So it's a problem. Like when she started doing that, I knew Miss Robbie was going to say something. You're not going to let nobody call your son abusive. But then again, he could have been abusive. We don't know because we was not there. But I never ever liked Janae because she always seemed to be a snake to me. It seems to me that she just wanted a come up. And this is why you got to be careful putting your seed in every punani, and everybody yoni. You got to be very, 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 very careful when you're putting your seed in something because babies happen and you're going to have to live with that until probably for the rest of your life. So I was in the bed asleep and they were talking about DC gay. Many of you all know we went to DC. We had a wonderful time. But one thing I do not like when people making fun of people's statuses. That's not cool. I don't endorse that. I think it's trash to do that because what gets me with the DC thing, you know what you did. You know how you did it. You wasn't talking about no man's status. You saying it now, trying to embarrass that brother. I'm not with that because I didn't bring it up. I didn't do it at all because that's wrong. That's tasteless and it's tacky. And I'm not going to allow nobody to make fun of somebody's status without me saying something. I don't think that's cool. You making fun of somebody's status. Now, you apologize to this young man for putting his status out on the YouTube streets. Now you bringing it back up again. That's not cool. Why bring up someone's status? That's private. If you found somebody pills, you could have easily put on your clothes and went home, but you didn't. You stayed there and you did what you had to do, right? So if you is in a problem with that, you need to get that together because DC will always reign because people will always talk about it. I saw the little show they put together. I didn't think to hit no link because I said I'll go on my own show and address it. But we definitely need to get that together. But even back to the Tim thing, I just had to say that about DC and get that off my chest. But back to the Tim thing. This is not the first time somebody said he was abusive. He had another girlfriend that had to get a restraining order. He could be abusive, but him doing that video did not help him because he should have had on a shirt. He could have been more professional looking, but he looked like he was a thug. And, of course, he served prison time. But I don't know for sure that he actually was abusive. But one thing I can say, it was a woman that actually got an order of protection against him. I believe that. And she was a reality star, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot her name, but Tim was dating somebody that was a reality star. So it could have gone both ways. But yeah, so that you're right about that. Two people saying the same thing. You definitely need to definitely do it like this. And why would Jennifer, like, yeah, I remember it was Jennifer. So it was two people, Janae, now Jennifer. You better leave them J's alone. But I had to get that off the chest. And on this channel, we don't really get into the B sector anymore. But in this case, I don't like when people making fun of somebody's status, right? The brother is he's going through much. I understand it. I don't mess with him too much because he's going through a trial and a tribulation. I understand when you drink. I understand it's an illness, and I understand that it's a problem that goes with it. And I can't judge him because, like I do my mother, I love her from a distance, because the reason why my mother and I relationship is broken is because of the alcohol, and it's a very damaged relationship. And anytime I get close, she always reminds me that she still have this problem, but I don't judge her. I just think it's sad. And hopefully one day we can have a sober relationship. So anybody that does and addicted to alcohol and you see it, of course, people are going to judge you. But at the end of the day, you just got to pray for them because what can you do? You know, people do, they're grown, they can do whatever. But when you see it on the internet, you have no choice but to say something. But that's one thing. But to talk about somebody's status, I think is clearly wrong, and it's disturbing that you would put that information out there. That's not cool. And I will always love him, and I will always love my mother. I think that, you know, he's a very sweet guy when he's not on the alcohol, and then when he's on that, he become this character. And people use him for clicks and views. I believe that brother was used to go to Atlanta for a click and a view and try to embarrass him. I don't like it that people want to use him. This is why I take a back seat. This is why doing the Atlanta trip, I didn't jump on everybody live. Of course, I got a click and a view, you know, to bring joy to the situation, but not to just use him and stuff like that. If I ever were to bring him to Dallas, I would show him a good time. But to just use him for a click and a view and threaten to take away his plane ticket, threaten to take away his hotel, that ain't good, because you had a motive. And your underlying motive was to get me together, and it didn't work because I'm okay. I'm unbothered by it, right? I say it again. He's a sweet guy. He's a very, very sweet guy. He just have a problem with the alcohol. That's it. I think once he becomes sober-minded and let the alcohol go, I think me and him going to be just some good friends because he's very sweet. I call him every once in a while when need be, when he had came to the unemployment, etc., telling them some things, and that's about it. But to fly him to another city just to embarrass him, I think that's dirt. I think that's dirty. I think that's not cool. Yes, he's going through a lot. So I had to say that. So I did see that piece. So I'm not blind. I saw it. I don't like it when people make fun of someone's status. I don't think that's cool. Like that, to me, that does something, because that tells me something about your character. And when these people say, hey, I got all this money, I got all this style, I got all this. And I'm like, if you have all this, why go so low and to make fun of somebody's status? And another situation I learned from that, stop speaking up for your friend, talking about your friend will never sleep with such and such. Because the brother had the evidence and the proof that he slept with the doctor. The friend that got a doctor's degree or a doctor, or this, he called himself a doctor. And the brother was like, I did sleep with him. Oh, my friend would never sleep with you. He would never scoop that low. The man had the receipts, the screenshot. They even humped in the person's room. They humped in the person's apartment. In the friend, the one that's taking up for the friend said, oh, he would never sleep with you. They hooked up in his place, right? So that's why you gotta, the handsome doctor. Doctor looks good, you know. And the brother that's addicted to the alcohol, he's not an ugly brother. He's not. He does ugly things because that's the alcohol. But in reality, he's a good person. I think he wants love. And the thing about it is, with love, you have to first love yourself, and then you can get love. think he love. He really wants love. He do have a sweet, nurturing side, but he have a motive. He wants you to do what he want. And sometimes when you want a person, when you treat a person nice and then you want something, everybody is not going to be attracted to you in the bedroom. That's a reality check that I think a lot of people need to understand. Now, if you does work in the street, you have to force yourself to get it up or have to force yourself to have it with everybody because that's the job. But me, I connect more on an intellectual level. Like if you connect with me, mindset, intellectual, you could look like a bag of rocks. But if you connect me up there mentally, so I'm down with that. You know what I'm saying? And that brother that leaked the status or tried to leak the status, he's very intellectual. He's very intelligent. And that's what I saw in him. But if I could take it all the way back with the DC gate, I wish and prayed that I had my own hotel room and we just link up and have a good time. That's the only mistake that I made during that trip. This is why me going to Chicago, I ain't worried about staying. I'm going to probably stay with my granny or I'll probably go to a hotel room. Who knows? Because just in case, I'll stay with her for a day. If it gets too much, I'll go in a hotel. And I do want to see my family. So I believe I will be going to Chicago next week. I don't know for sure if I'm going to go next week, but either next week or the week after next, I will be in Chi-Town. So I don't know 100% sure. Some of my friends, they say, hey, we want to do a road trip. You want to go? I'm like, if I'm still off of work, who knows? I'll go ahead on to the Chi. I'll go ahead on to the Chi. I can see my girl Shantae and whoever else in the Chi. I might even be able to see Jay Real. Who knows? I would love to see. I would love to go to the Chi. I don't know where I'm going to go because they looted everything. So I need to make sure they didn't looted all the stores, which is a sad situation. All right. The phone lines is open. 2041. Caller, you on the air?
Hi, Wiley. How are you?
All right. How are you doing?
I mean, all is well. I called to comment on the Sweetie Pies drama.
Go ahead.
I would like to state that I think Janae's in it for money, like she's always been in it for money. Her father never approved of Tim. Janae's sitting on a master's degree, but she wanted to be a reality star. Okay, she got pregnant, whatever. The relationship didn't work out because mentally, Tim, when he got with her, he was still mentally 15 or 16 because he had done 10 years in prison. He grew up in prison. Mm-hmm. And then secondly, I feel bad for Miss Robbie because, she's 80 now and all she wants to do is just see her grandson. I know that, Janae's a custodial parent and all, but I feel bad for her.
I do. I really feel bad because she really loved that baby. That's her baby. She loved him. And for the mama to play with that is wrong. I think that's wrong to do because if you're not getting along with the baby daddy, don't take it out on the whole family. That's between you and him. If the granny there for the baby and taking care of the baby, buying the baby items, you do it because she only have a limited time on earth. You know what I'm saying? So don't take away in her golden years. Take that away from her and using it, knowing that that's gonna hurt her. I think that's wrong to do.
It is, and plus he's her only surviving grandson because Absolutely. Andre, the other little boy that used to be on the show, he was murdered. They still don't know who did that to him. Absolutely,
I remember that with Andre, and I remember that because I remember when he was on the show, and it was so sad when that happened. And what gets me, life is precious. Just you only here for a short amount of time, and to be playing games like that is crazy. It's real. Do you believe that they should get on the Yana Van Zant? Yana Fix My Life?
I don't know. I mean, Janae might go for that because she'll get more camera time. But I really don't know. At this point, I'm serious. I am so serious. I am. I think she caused her own stuff for going to labor early, causing all that drama in the beginning when they first came on the show.
Yeah, I remember that.
That little boy has problems too because he was severely premature.
He was. So, I remember that. I remember that. See, we grew up
It's
with.
just sad.
It's like we're part of that family because they were in our home every night. I mean, once a week we would watch. I believe they would come on Saturdays, and this was like in the beginning stages of OWN Network. And I remember that show, and that was one of my favorite shows. Was Welcome to Sweetie Pies.
And the food is delicious. I actually got a chance to meet Tim in person. He's like a real nice guy.
Wow, that's and I think he is nice because I just think that he had to be careful with the women that he chooses because a lot of people is not there for him. They're there for that bag.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they say beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Absolutely.
But when I'm looking at a man, I don't want a man that's shaped like a woman. I just don't. Okay.
Wait a minute! You gotta say that. You don't want no man.
Wiley.
Oh.
Tim has more curves than I do. He's got big holes.
Because he eat that restaurant. Dude eat pies, chicken, fish, collard greens.
No, but it's the way he's shaped, though. I mean,
They got them thunder. They call them thunder thighs.
So he's got behind. I would say the other word, but no, I ain't no need. You know what I mean.
Well,
thank you for taking my call, Wiley.
No, thank
I hope
you,
got
sis.
that foot elevated.
Yes, I do. I have it elevated, and I actually been elevating, sleeping, and just like, ooh, yes, I got it elevated, and I got on my compression
How's
socks.
those compression garments working for you?
It's working good. I would say it's really working good. I go to the specialist Friday morning, so I'm looking forward to that. My job actually called me too. One of they so concerned. They really want me to come back. But I gotta be healthy to come back. But she called me today. How you doing, Mr. Wiley? She want me to come on back because you know I don't miss no days.
Well, can't they make you the assistant activities director?
I was trying to, but they all full. Like I really wanted to do that, but they was all full in there. And then if I do activity there, I don't know if I'll be able to get my job. It's some rough in that department because it's somebody.
But one thing, if you, when you go to the doctor, ask him if you need a compression sleeve for your calf.
Okay, I'm gonna ask them all that, and then I'm praying that everything goes well and stuff like that. And I'm actually enjoying not working, to be honest with you. Because the way I could just sit around, do a couple of shows and sleep, and just today I was watching Hidden Figures. I was just watching Buttercup walk around. I was really because it's been a while since I've had like a vacation because I would work. So me I don't know how to act because I still get up in the morning. Oh my gosh, I gotta work. Then I'll be putting on my work clothes and they had to dawn on me. I did that 2 times in a row. I even did it this morning that I thought I had to go to work because my body is still progressing. And then I heard a voice in my head, "You ain't got no job, man." I heard that in my head. So I'm like, I'm getting used to just sitting back, chillaxing.
Yeah, well, you take care of yourself. I know there are other people that want to talk.
Oh,
so
thank
you. Take care, okay?
All right, thank you so very much.
All right, thanks.
All right, bye-bye. 0735, Carly on the air.
Hello?
Yes, you live on the air.
Can you hear me, Wiley?
I can hear you now. Go ahead, sister.
It's kind of delayed, but this is how you doing tonight.
All right. Make sure you speak up in the phone so we can hear you.
I'm trying to.
Okay. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Let me try to put you on speaker.
We can hear you. You don't need to hear the
Can you hear
show.
me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, sister.
I was trying to watch the chat at the same time.
Oh no, you don't need to watch chat. It's gonna be a delay anyway. So just
But I can barely hear you. But
okay, go ahead.
Wiley.
What you had to say? Oh, okay. I guess she just wanted to hear the show.
No, I can hear you. I was calling about Tim.
Okay.
From Sweetie Pie.
Okay, tell us what you got to say about Tim from Sweetie Pie.
Okay. He was all in love with his girlfriend Jeanette until he got out of prison. He felt free. He started playing with her, trying to look at other women while their baby was sick. And after that was awful.
Oh, I feel you. Yeah, that is very awful. That's That's very awful if that's the case. But I just think like Tim he should have at least waited a couple of years until he got to know himself before he started slinging that peen. But, you know, you just getting out of prison. You ain't seen no punani. So the first thing that comes to you, you're going to fall in love with. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a man. That's in their nature, right?
Yeah, it's in nature. I think the Bible says it's good for a man not to be alone. I think that's what is in scripture. I believe so. So I just think that when he got out, he just started slinging the first thing that came in his face, and that was Janae. But I think like he should have been using protection and everything like that. I don't even think he probably remember how to put on the cut because he's been gone for so long.
Then he used to hire all those pretty ladies and flirt with them. Was that right?
No, that's not right. That's not right. And you got to be careful doing that on the business because not in this era with Me Too and Time's Up. So you want to be very careful with that. But that's not cool where he does that. He did that. That's not cool at all. And it's just not cool. They all on the internet
God
telling
don't
their
like
business.
ugly. He'll bring it back to you real fast.
Facts.
I didn't really want anything. I just wanted to talk to you. The famous Wiley Show, Armor Brown, Blue Skies, B-Scale, everybody.
Well,
I'll be calling back.
All right. Well, thank you so very much, man, for calling in.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you. All right. All right. The number is 646-716-8447. Wow. This is incredible. And I want to thank y'all today. Y'all are really watching the show. So I think this time out, like this time that I love coming on live. So I probably will do more of these night lives because that's more of the audience. I think y'all all off of work and y'all can call in. But thank you all for watching the earlier lives today. We reached our goal of 1,000 views. Of course, I already know the web series wasn't going to get that many views because the bulk of my audience are not LGBTQI. Most of my audience is heterosexual women, straight women that are not into gay web series like that unless it was on national TV. But since I made a promise with my community that I will never leave them behind, no matter how many people I got, I will always cover the show and talk about the show no matter what. So it is what it is. So that's why we stand faithful to that. And that's why I get up on camera and I have a conversation about the web series. So I want to shout out to the fans of G Status ATL for coming through. And we will get guests on the show. We're supposed to have a guest today, but it did not go as planned. And this is why I don't like doing flyers, because you be paying these folks to do a graphic design, then when it's time to do the show, ain't no time. That's why we cut that out. We only did the last one. I said, no more flyer making. When they come, let them just come. Because if you promote that they don't show up, then they'd be like, dang, that's money that we got to spend every time we do a flyer. Why is a new home for you or a new background? It's a new background, you know, my little house. You know, one day I'm going to have a house like that. Have my wife be playing the piano, no one, give me a man ever. And then she going to be singing like, Wiley. So one day, we can just definitely get it in. 3723, caller, you on the air.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead, sister.
Yes, I just wanted to let you know that you are so handsome and I love your personality. I have to watch you every day. Like, I have to get my daily Wiley dose. Like, you are so bomb.com. They sent me over here and I've just been in love with you ever since.
Oh,
can you hear me?
I can hear you. Thank you so much for that, sister.
Yes, so you really just brighten my day. Like, I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
I see big things in you. You definitely have a big personality. You growing day by day, so you keep your head up.
Yes.
You keep your head up, brother. You do that.
It's up there. My head is up there. It's steady strong. It's up there.
Yes, and I love your background too. That's what I was calling to tell you.
I
Your
love
background
it.
is pretty dope.
Yes,
Yes, you look all nice and stuff.
Look at it. It keep looking like that, like it made it. You got a wonderful voice. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you. I called the other day too, so you got to remember this voice. This BB.
All right, BB. Okay, I like that. Don't give me. I'll be your CC. Don't you don't start with that voice like that.
You so silly, and I'm a little chocolate little thing. You be
Oh
no,
that's gotta be a chocolate. Oh my God, let me get off this line. Let's go. I'm about to come to your city, producers. Get the jet.
You are so fun. I love you. Keep doing your thing. I'm gonna keep watching.
Thank you. All right, that was fun. Thank you so very much.
All right, I'm gonna get back in the chat.
Okay, now. All right, taking it in existence. And I woke up like I had a dream about some money, and then like I was wealthy. I don't know what that dream meant. It literally I don't know, this is like practicing or whatever I'm on. I'm making sure I'm taking that again. I had a dream that I had all this money, and I was wealthy. I don't know. I'm coming into some money. Yeah. I felt that right there. I want y'all to touch and agree. Some of y'all around, we about to come into some big money. I'm telling you, I felt that. I know it's coming. I feel it. I can smell it. You know you are good if you can smell the money coming. Ain't nothing like smelling new dollar bill, $10, $100 bill. Ain't nothing like it. I'm touching the grill. Damn, we gonna come with some money. I feel it in my spirit. I don't know when I'm coming into it, but I know it's coming. Hey. Yes, okay. We got Armin in the chat. When she was singing that song, Lord, whatever you're doing this season, don't do it without me. That's still in my spirit. Thank you so very much for singing that song, sister. I really enjoyed you singing that song. That brighten up my day. That's when you never know who's watching, because when I touched that, when I press play, I said, that's what I needed to hear. I definitely need to hear that. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so very much for tuning into the Wiley Show. And if you don't know what show you're listening to, let me remind you.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
Last but not least, we did send our application in for Chase in Dallas. So if you all will continue to go in their chat and tell them to book Wiley, I'm going to show y'all which post. They already got the post up. So if you all can go to their Instagram, here's their Instagram. Let me screen share. Some of the producers already been at it, but we need at least about 5 or 10 more of you all to go and tag them. This is a call to action. You see chasen.rlty. And this is the post, the retreat. We sent ours in there already, and they're now cast all face me. So there we go. So make sure y'all go over there, tag, tell them that they need to hire, they need to get the Wiley Show. Go over there, let them know Wiley, tag me in there. I do respond back to your IG responses, and it's definitely on there. So they definitely need you more than you need them on there. And I think it would be incredible, you guys. It's 131 people. Make sure y'all like the button. Please go back and leave us a comment in the comment section. Thank you all so very much. Some of my coworkers were telling about a new stimulus package for the essential workers. Hopefully we can get a bigger piece of the dough. Yes, because we didn't get none of the dough. So make sure y'all go over there and tag Wiley. This is a point of action. Tori Mom, Day, I think Mouth Open, and Brown, Joe White, Staten, who else? Everybody that's in the chat. Make sure y'all loving Libra. I want to see you over there, TT Tristan, Bright Star, Who else in here? Mayberry, Moat Point. Who else is KINIS? S Pryor, Love Me For Me, Misha. Everybody, if I didn't say your name, flood them. This is how we're going to make it when you all make things happen. Okay, this is the point of action. Thank you all for reaching out to Erica. We had got a response, so we just trying to get her on the show, Erica Banks. So I can't wait till she do an interview so I can do a review on the interview. So it's just been really, really nice. I want to give a special shout out to Young Pharaoh for his amazing interview with Angela. He did an incredible interview. I think after I watched that interview day, I went to sleep because it was so good. I need to take a nap. I'm really loving living this life. So thank you all so very much. Thank you all for the donations. It goes towards the lights, the bills to keep the show going. One person donated some more coffee stuff for us. So I thank you for sending stuff to the P.O. box. Thank you, Love Me For Me. Sis bought so much compression socks and t-shirts, and thank you for that. And I only give credit to if you want me to say your name. Like if you put a little note, say give me a shout out, I give you a shout out. But if I get a lot more stuff from people, but they say, please don't shout me out. So thank you to the anonymous donors that give as well. So if you wanted a shout out, just let me know, put it in there and say this is your YouTube name so I can put it out there. But most 99% of the folks don't. They love to keep it on that down low. They love to keep it on the hush hush. So thank you. I haven't received no mail, so I think they got my mail. I think they hold in my mail. So I got to go to the post office tomorrow. So I'm going to have somebody drive me to the post office because I think somebody's holding my mail. I'm like, where my mail at? We ain't receiving no mail because our mailbox is the lock thing broke. So I don't know if somebody took our mail, but I'm gonna just say that I just need to go to the mailbox, the post office. They probably got my mail on hold since the mailbox is broken. I believe since the mailbox is broke, they probably just got it on hold. So I'm gonna go there tomorrow morning. And anybody know something about the mail? This is how you can find a good woman. Go to that post office because that's when you be meeting the entrepreneurs. Because I meet one sister, baby. She know how to hit that self-serving. She know how to hit that self-serving. I saw one lady, she was looking good at the post office. She was sitting there self-serving. I was so mesmerized by how she was just getting them packages in order. She looked like she was an entrepreneur. The way how she had that together. I said, one day I'm going to be doing the same thing because I'm going to be passing out shirts and shipping out shirts and products eventually. But she was looking good. I was about to ask her, did she need some help? But, I played it cool because I had to get my products and get up out of there. I saw where she was at. And then a little box thing, it was stuck. When you put the boxes in the post office, you shoot me down the chute, it was stuck. So I tried to do it and, it wouldn't go down. I'm like, I'm really trying to get that thing down to try to show like, that I'm a man, and I couldn't do it. She was like, thanks for trying. I just get in line. Oh, are you sure? You want me to get in line with you? I ain't do all that. I ain't do all that. My mind, the voice was creeping up, but in my mind, I didn't, do it. But she was beautiful. I said at that post office, even after I got to doing my work, I said, oh, she is beautiful. I like the way she do that. And I like the post office, don't get me wrong, because they're getting us to know who I am. Wiley Show. One of the ladies, the Wiley Show. When I go to the restaurant, this is the Wiley Show. Everywhere I go. And I went to the restaurant, she gave me free food because she watches the Wiley Show when I be doing my when I be doing my dance. I haven't did it lately because we got the countdown because we do the countdown, we start the show. So she was like, oh, Wiley, I'm like, yeah. I'll be shaking that neck. Whew. Thank you all so very much for coming in. This was an hour video. Whew, this was good. All right, Tori Mom, make sure y'all go back and leave us some comments, the mods, if you all can, and like the video. I said enough. I will see you all. Let me make sure no other callers. I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, and give us some topics to talk about because I'll be scrambling looking for stuff. So give us a topic with some timestamps and everything so we can do stuff up there. Somebody asked me, Wiley, would you be doing reaction videos? They DM me about that. No, I'm not going to do any reaction videos because that is how you get let me see, somebody called it. I'm not going to do like any reaction video of a singer because you won't get paid for it. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Is that me, Wiley?
Yes, this is Wiley.
Is that me?
Yes.
Okay. This is about Tim and Sweetie Pie. I just never liked Janae when she was on the show, and then she always was trying to chase Tim, even when he wasn't even interested in her, you know. And I never knew that. I thought that she had a really good relationship with Miss Robbie.
Yes.
I didn't know, you know, there were some other sides to it. But what she's doing is ugly, you know.
Yeah, and you're not gonna win. You're playing that ugly. You're not gonna win.
Yeah, yeah. And when her son gets older, he's gonna get wind of all of this, and I think that it's gonna backfire on her ultimately, you know.
Absolutely, you're so right about that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for letting me know about that because you're right. It is ugly what she's doing.
Yeah, and you know what? I really, really, really love Rico, and I like how when push comes to shove, you always have his back. I admire that about you.
Thank you for that. Always, you know, when it need me, I speak up. Even if he's whatever he said about me negatively, it doesn't matter because I know where my heart is. I know where my integrity lies, and I don't like when people try to just throw it out like that. No.
I don't think anybody believes that Rico loves you. You know, it's like he's kind of like like somebody who likes somebody and they're a little bit frustrated because things are not going the way they want it.
Yes,
but we all know that Rico likes you. He likes
yeah, we know, we see that, we know that.
Yeah,
anybody with eyeballs can see that.
Yes.
Well, thank you, man, for calling in.
Okay.
All right, now.
Bye-bye.
That was wonderful. All right, y'all. That was the last phone caller for the night. We thank each and every one of y'all, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, peace. Thank
you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Did she say 365 DNI movie? 365 DNI. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I'll put that in there. All right. Ooh. Oh, somebody wanted to call in. Who wanted to call in? Oh, let me send her the link. Y'all better come on because I'll be on a time schedule. I didn't hang up. Let me see. You can press the link because I didn't. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm done with the. I didn't even see your number popped up. I only saw like one person number that was anonymous. You wanted to come on and say something? Hey, what did I do with that? You get that. Okay. It's pizza and soda. We got pizza, soda, and in the microwave. You can warm that up. I already ate. Pizza, soda. In the morning, I'm gonna let you dry me. Yeah, not now. No, I'm talking about tomorrow morning. Pizza and soda. You can have that. I don't care. I know. I just don't want. We want to go. I don't love to get some rest. I could. Oh, okay. You wanted to go? Oh, okay. Y'all don't want me to go. Y'all is something else, child. I had this leg up there propped up on this chair. Yeah, so if you want to come on, I'm ready. What y'all want to talk about? What's up? What up? What do y'all want to talk about? But I had to say that about DC Gate, you know what I'm saying? Because he was a part of DC Gate. It wouldn't have been no DC Gate because at first we were talking about it. And I didn't know every time somebody go on a trip, it goes right back to DC Gate. I don't understand that. I have to do a follow-up DC trip because it was so profitable. I probably, if Joe Biden pick a black woman for the inauguration, I will be going to DC. I'm thinking about going in August because Danny Davis, well, my congressman in my grandmother's district, because I still own stuff down there, they still see me mail down everything. I was thinking about going with them on the bus to the March on Washington. I wanted my grandmother to go, but she's up in age, so she said she's not going to go. But I said I would go because she said, "You're going to go?" I said I might go to the march. I want to be a part of this. I might go to the March on Washington. You don't have to show your face. Yeah, you don't have to show your face on there. You don't. Like people, it's a button that I push. Like sometimes people hit the link and you don't see them, but because it's a button that you can click them out, so you don't have to necessarily bring them on. Will you still be voting for a while? Why not? It all depends. But if Biden pick a black woman, I will be voting for Biden. I'm committed to my race. But if he doesn't, I will vote for Trump. If he do not pick a black woman, our person will be feel betrayed. If he don't pick a sister, if he picks somebody white, I will be voting for Donald Trump in November. If Biden do not pick a black woman, that's why I stand. I don't think Trump is a terrible president because to start, my portfolio been looking pretty decent. Let me see. My portfolio, let me double check. Let me check. Right, this is why I want to go back to work because I can invest in stuff. I love every day out of my paycheck investing in the market. I hate that I'm not. I was a little down today. Okay, this is up to over at. Let me check my Acorn. And that's why I like it. My portfolio is pretty nice. It's pretty decent. Thank you all for y'all that have been following the show. I'm in Virginia, definitely Maine to me show. Yeah, so our meet and greet, like the official meet and greet, will be next year because this year, man, like ever since I already told y'all about Pastor Anderson, Tom Anderson tested positive for COVID. And he was going to come to the meet and greet, you know what I'm saying? And he said, man, I tested positive. I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, this Rona is still out there. And Texas got so many cases now. I said, I'm glad I said we'll do it next year until we get a vaccine. And I might do a New York or a DC. I might do a New York meeting because most of my people is on the East Coast. So I might even do and I know a lot of people in New York. Only reason why I don't want to do, Lord Jesus. Yeah, he definitely it's gonna be on the low because we ain't gonna be having no mess. But this is my buddy to you. Just to say I came with you, Wiley. You think for yourself. It's about money too. What? It's about money. What you mean it's about money? What you mean? Somebody said it's about money for you. And what do you mean? For the love of money, while he lives in the stock market. For the love of money, he will fall Trump in office. Money, 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 money. For the love of money, he get the ancient orange back in office. For the love of money, he will vote Republican. Did I say it out loud? Oh, well, if you need to fly into the DMV, that's what I do. Okay. Thank you for that, deep boy. And you would be on the committee for that. We do it on the East Coast because y'all know the area. So I think we would do that in New York. And then we probably could do a party bus. We can go out and all that stuff like that. Thank you for that. And so I think we will have to do that. Once everything clear up, I think that would be true. It's like 5 people pay for their party bus, so we could still do the party bus up there and go to so many areas downtown. I mean, in New York that we can go to. The New York, whatever where it's light up. What do they call that? Where I want to come. I mean, yeah. So when we plan it, we're gonna play it. All this Rona stuff. Got to get past the child. Oh, because it's a lot. We're looking into that for the meet and greet in the DMV area. So we looking into once we have everything planned, I will let you all know. Once it's all planned. But for my birthday, my 30th birthday, I might have a dinner and meet some of my producers that's in the DMV. I think Tori Mom, I think Day and Tori Mom and Mayberry, I believe. It's a couple of DMV people. I mean, not DMV, Dallas, Texas people that definitely want to meet. VS had to buy you a car. So where your portfolio ladder. But I have a portfolio. Like that car is paid for now. Hallelujah. It's paid for now. I park my car and cut the heck up. Yes. You can say so as said that it's paid off for yes. So yeah, so we definitely looking into it. Once this Rona stuff, child, baby, in fact, Rona needs to be much better. It gotta give. You can't talk about that. That's paid off for, and she helped with the down payment, and they keep the payments, but I had to pay that. Mm-hmm. But it's paid off. Want to do it? I'm a shout out. They wanted me to come and trade my car in. So I went and I said, how much y'all gonna give me for the trade? Only $1,000. I said, no, thank you. Do you want to have another note? I said, no. I said, is the note gonna be $150? He said, no, we can't do that. I said, well, oh no, I ain't got no deal with y'all. Bye, give me my keys up out of this piece. Some folks looked at me like I was crazy. But I'm like, if you want me to trade it in, let me negotiate. I want my note to be $150. They looked at me like I was crazy. Thank you all so very much, y'all. Let me get they really tried that. I said no, my note to be $150. All right, y'all. That was it. We'll get D1. She gonna call in tomorrow. No more late payment. We done with that. Now I'm focused on my credit. I'm having some credit people look over my credit to build it up. So we doing that. Man, unemployment, child. I've been on the phone with them forever. Hopefully everything went through. So I'm going to have to call because I didn't get any mail. I believe they hold in my mail at the post office because our mailbox broke it. I broke it, but I don't think they're going to put nothing in there because it broke it. So I think they're going to have it at the post office. So I'm going to check that tomorrow. So don't be shocked if I go live from the post office. Don't be shocked. I might go and look, give y'all a little click of the view from the post office. So anybody that sent some items, I will be checking it tomorrow. So I will be up there tomorrow to pick up some items. So you all, excuse me. Ooh, that's that pizza. I had somebody treating me to some pizza. So I had ordered it. And one of my friends brought some more meat and share with them. And I said, well, come on. I would love to go to Six Flags too. So let's go ahead and eat the pizza. You got any pizza? What do you got to eat? Dig, I'm the one that's temporarily hurt. Let me go ahead on. It's 9:50. Let me take my pills so I can get my belly up in the bed. I'll see y'all later. Peace. Oh, God.